What is going on, guys? It's Darren here.
And Morgan.
With TNT Overlander, your host of the 2025 Southeast Overland Camping Event. And we are officially
a week and a couple days out.
Yeah, 1 week and 1 day away from seeing some of you, and a week and 2 days away from seeing the rest of you. I don't know what that was, but it was loud. Well, we hope you guys are having a great week. It's been very busy for us. Some of you guys have probably received some emails from me about 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Probably.
And others have seen me posting stuff constantly, and Morgan posting stuff, and it's been a lot of fun. And are you ready for it?
No.
Not at all?
I mean, ready or not, here it comes.
It's coming. That is for sure. We have a lot of people already joining us. If you have some friends that are coming to the event, make sure you hit that share button, share that with them. And we are doing a giveaway tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
What do you want to talk about now or later?
We can talk about later.
Okay. So, no, stick with us. Stay tuned for just a little bit, and we'll have a giveaway here shortly. Now, as you guys know, this is On the Rocks with TNT. Now, we had a good friend, Lonnie. She came up with the name, and I kind of ran with it. It was kind of quirky. She's like, you always have a drink with you, always have a bourbon on the rocks, and you guys go, play on the rocks. Well, the Jeep does every now and then. But what are you sipping on tonight? That's what I want to know, because I have one. Morgan's got her handy dandy. You can't show the label. Energy drink.
Why can't I not show the label?
Because we could get copyrighted.
I don't own rights to this. Is that what you say?
But what are you guys sipping on, and maybe what are you bringing with you to the Southeast Overland Camping Event? As you know, I like to walk around camp and usually bring a bottle or so and share a little bit, and maybe try some stuff that I've never had before as well. So, other than that, guys, we are in go mode.
In the trenches.
In the trenches.
In the trenches.
We're going to pop up a picture real quick. We're going to go over our sponsors for the event. Tonight's layout is very simple, a lot of stuff, and then we're just going to hit it. If you guys have questions, comment in the comments with your questions. We will try to answer them as I can. If I miss it, Josh behind the camera will throw it in our private chat comments where I can see it, and I'll get back to it as quick as I can. But you want to hit title sponsors real quick?
Yes. So our title sponsors are Ironman 4x4, Coast Products, Midland, and Scrub Blade. So once again, we could not do this without you guys. You all are super awesome, and we are so incredibly grateful and thankful that you all support us so we can, host such big and fun events for everyone else.
Yeah, and also our title sponsors, they're super awesome, but we also have our area sponsors. So we have Site 7 LLC based out of Chattanooga. We've got Rhino USA, they're based out of Georgia. X-Grid Campers, they've got a location in Knoxville as well as Las Vegas. And of course, the Morrison's Outdoor Adventures. We can't forget about them. Now, we actually had Mike with us last week on the video. It was super cool to have him with us. I think we got to chat a little bit. He got to give some product reviews that he uses quite often, and he also kind of snuck around his favorite training class just a little bit.
Yeah.
But what are you looking forward to most about the event?
I want to say the coffee truck, but everyone knows that was coming with my caffeine issues. I'm going to say the live music. The
live music.
Mm-hmm.
So we do have 2 bands coming this year. So we have a band Friday night. That's Tim Decker and Tennessee River.
Yep.
Now, that's going to be after the raffle on Friday night. So the music's going to go to about 9:30-ish. So stay up, hang out in the vendor area, real fire. We'll just have a bunch of fun. And then we have
Mending Wall.
Yeah.
I am so sorry, guys. I try really hard.
We do have Mending Wall coming. They're going to be there Saturday. Now, they're going to be before the raffle. So if you plan on wanting to listen to some music while you're buying raffle tickets and just having fun, hanging out with us, then absolutely Come on up, hang out, listen to some good music, and we're super excited to have everybody. Josh, could you try to find a link to both of those for us and put those in the comments? Maybe you guys can go listen to them. I know Minningwall's YouTube, they put out 2 new videos the past week. I actually listened to one of them today. I think you guys will be as excited as we are. I know you are.
I feel like people just heard me slurp. I'm so sorry, guys.
Probably.
Ooh, so sorry. I need a straw.
All right. So, what else do we have tonight? We got a lot. Does anybody have any questions?
All the things.
We went over check-in. We're gonna go over that. We went over rules.
Ooh, she said, I can't wait to get you coffee, girl. I'm so excited.
If you have missed any of these live videos, I think they should go back and watch it. We hit on a lot of things every week. You can skip the parts, towards the end, sometimes the beginning with products and stuff like that. But the main important parts of the event are definitely there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. Boom. All right. So this past week, we also put out the schedule. Do you want to talk about the schedule?
I can try.
All right, we'll minimize us just a little bit. Morgan's going to go over the schedule as much as she can. I know it's going to be small, but I think you guys should be able to zoom in if you need to check it out if you haven't seen it yet.
What's Morgan drinking? Caffeine and water. Oh, gosh. Okay. So there is no way I'm going to be able to read that. So I'm just going to try and talk to you by memory, and Darren's going to correct me when I get it wrong. So schedule, Friday. Check-in starts at 8 a.m. and vendors open at 10 a.m. And then there's training throughout the entire day. I'm not going to give you all the times because it's throughout the entire day.
21.
Oh, Darren took away my schedule.
Sorry. I did what?
Darren took away my schedule.
I did. It's gone.
That was it. That's all you get.
I'll put it back here in just a second. 21 training classes throughout the whole week, though, right? Weekend. Not week. Please don't show up on Monday.
Please don't. We will actually not be there on Monday.
No, we won't. Maybe Tuesday. It's a high maybe. Setting up. All right, back to the schedule.
I honestly can't read that. What do we want to know? Just training? Training ends at 5?
During the day pass hours, same thing. As
6.
usual.
Everything ends at 6.
Yeah.
And then we've got a raffle at 6:30. Music up until that, and then raffle at 6:30. Right? I don't know. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't read it.
You don't have it memorized, do you? You talking about Friday or all of it?
Friday.
Oh, you've not got past Friday yet? Yeah. So Friday's raffle starts at 6:30.
6:30.
So after the raffle, about a 30-minute raffle, that's whenever Tim Decker and the band will come on. And then Saturday's raffle starts at, I forget this one. I ask you this one all the time.
Raffle
I think it's 7.
starts at 7.
Yeah, that's 7. Yep.
That's what I think.
And then that one will go for about an hour, hopefully not much longer. And then Minningwall will catch up.
Promise we'll get it together.
We are on very little sleep right now, guys, if you cannot tell. We've been dealing with this day and night. And then back to work full time during the day. Now, another thing that we posted this week, and we actually had a question come in. I want 2 questions come in. One is Jessica. Pop her question up there. How do we go about getting day passes this year?
So what you'll do is you just roll on up to the prison and you find the check-in booth, and you park in the day pass parking. And then you just come and talk to one of us that's right there at the entrance, and we can get you a day pass. Yep. So it's just on site.
There'll be day pass parking. It's follow the arrows, follow the parking people, listen to Dalton and all the people down in the parking lot, and we'll get you squared away where you can get in, get out, have fun throughout the whole day. Other question. Now, this one I got to take over because I've been trying everything I could. And is there going to be a used gear swap tent? Maybe. The company that did that last year was the Adventure Source. And unfortunately, Dave, the owner of that company, is not able to make it to the event. He's actually got a family wedding that he has to be at. There's another part of that where we have Off-Grid and Wheels booth with Timbo Tusk that they might do it, but it's kind of up in the air right now. We're trying to figure out the logistics of it because usually Dave does that, and it does get kind of confusing with money and payments, and we're working on it. I will let you know as soon as we can before the event. I think it's a good opportunity, though.
Yeah.
And if we don't have it, maybe we can do another used gear swap camp out thing in the next couple months.
Yeah, for fall.
Yeah. Or early summer. Maybe.
Or late summer.
We'll do it soon. And I think you guys, if you missed this last one, it was a lot of fun, had some training and everything. I definitely want to get that going if we can for you guys. Well, let's talk about rules. 3 big rules.
Dogs on a leash. And pick up after your dog, please. Can we go into detail?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You hit it.
If you want to bring your dog, that's great. But please, please, please make sure your dog is well-mannered and stays on a leash at all times unless your puppy goes into a kennel or some sort. And just please be aware that other people have dogs and small children. So if your dog spooks easily or is aggressive, please just be aware of where your dog is and maybe consider not bringing your dog. And then also we will have a Moto Mutts adoption company is going to be there with puppy dogs for adoption. And some of those dogs, you don't know their background. So they may spook easy and they may be skittish. So please just be aware of your furry friends and pick up after them.
Yeah, I mean, please pick up after them. I mean, I cannot emphasize this enough. They're not allowed in the prison.
Nope.
So don't leave them, on a leash tied to your tire to where they're going to bark and miss you the whole time and disrupt everybody, around the camping field. But dogs are definitely welcome.
Yeah.
If we just ask if we can pet them. That's about it. Another big rule is drones. You might see a drone up in the air at times. With that, we will announce on the GMRS radio channel for the event when we are going to be flying a drone. If you have a drone, please do not fly it. That's for your safety, everyone below you safety, and it's just honestly for privacy as well. We have people showering in the field, we have people relaxing a little bit, and the more drones that are in the air, the more stressful it is. Also, please do not fly your drones at night. You're not supposed to do that anyways, but don't fly them at night because it gets super dangerous above everyone's head. Speaking of GMRS radio channels, this is not a rule, but it's kind of like a frequently asked question. We run GMRS radios throughout the entire event.
Yeah.
So make sure if you are coming to the event, you have a GMRS radio fully charged and a way to charge it. We do all of our event announcements. We do training classes that are about to begin, training classes that are ending, trail ride information, when raffle tickets are going on sale. We make all of our announcements through GMRS radio to keep you all informed as much as we can.
Yeah. But also we will be handing out a schedule to everyone in their attendee packets. So if you don't have a GMRS radio and you can't tune in, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are around and will have, the radio's on. And I think it's a good opportunity for you to know what's going on throughout the event. We've done it 4 years in a row now, and everyone loves that way of us doing it. Also, pay attention to the Facebook event page. If you don't have a Facebook, we might put it on the website, but we will dedicate, it's not our channel, but we will dedicate a channel for everyone to run to and from the event. So that way you guys can, see a cool vehicle with a 10 on the top and maybe say, hey, are you heading to SOC? Are you heading to East Tennessee? And if you are, you guys can talk along the way, caravan, make new friends, and we love that. One more rule. Let's go over fire pits again because It's always a big one, and we have issues less and less each year, but still a few issues each year. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm about to have a coughing fit.
You can hit the little button on the
How do
side.
I do that?
It's the big button.
The power button?
No, this one right there.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what I'm doing.
Here, let me see. There you go. All right. So while Morgan has a coughing fit, if you go that way, you can for a second. Go get some water. So
I'm fine. Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Allergies have gotten to me, but it's okay.
So with that being said, fire pits. We allow real wood burning fires as long as they are off the ground. They don't burn the ground underneath. So if it's, this far off the ground, you're still getting that ash falling. We ask you, please don't have that. But if you have something like a pop-up or there's a few other brands out there that catch the ashes in like a fire mat or fire mesh, we highly recommend them. I spoke with a vendor that's coming to the event too. It's the Overland Essentials. They're going to have some fire pits for sale that are approved by us. And if you buy a fire pit from them, it also comes with a free little sack of firewood.
Bundle.
I said sack. It's close enough. It's not like it's not like the bundles you get at Pilot or any of the other gas stations. It's actually a good chunk of wood that he sent us that he's pre-making. And I highly suggest, if you need wood, he's also selling it separately in those bundles on site. Holler at him and he can get you squared away. We had another question. Oh, there was firewood. So yeah, firewood's available. But we also recommend propane fire pits.
Mm-hmm.
We have a real wood burning fire all night, Friday and Saturday. It's hot. We've got 2 truckloads of firewood coming. We're going to keep it going during the raffle, during the music. Come up at the pavilion and hang out with us. Mm-hmm. We might not be there, but Lonnie, Dalton, Josh, everybody helps us out. They'll be there, and I think it's a great opportunity for you guys to maybe step away from camp a little bit and come hang out. Yes, it's in the vendor area. The vendors are closed. Some vendors might have a light on and let you stop on by, but some of them just want to relax. So please don't bother them too much, since you will be in that area. All right. Any more rules that we need to hit?
Yeah, we do have quiet hours.
We've not mentioned that at all this year.
I mentioned it last week, but I got tongue-tied. So quiet hours are 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Friday night and Saturday night. And that doesn't mean you have to go to bed by any means, or turn off your lights or anything like that. It just means people are sleeping. Some people are, they're not night owls, so they go to bed quite early. And then there's children that go to bed early and things like that. So we just ask that if you all are still up or sitting by a fire or walking around, please just be, quiet and considerate of your neighbors.
Yeah. We do allow generators for those who need it for medical conditions only. Please do not run your generator if you need heat and AC. You guys are packed in a field. We get that. We try to give you as much room as we can to make sure there's room for everybody. But if you have a generator running next to somebody that's sleeping in a ground tent or even a hammock connected to a vehicle, it's loud. It keeps them up. If you need a generator for medical reasons only, you are allowed to have one. We will have a small area set aside. It's a little bit further away from everybody else for those that are going to be running generators. And if we get a complaint that you were running a generator all night, we might ask you to pack up and move your setup over to the generator area. That's just the best way we can do it. So if you during the daytime, run the generator. Run it all the way until 10 p.m. But at 10 p.m., cut that off, go hop in bed and get to sleep, and then turn it back on unless you need that for medical reasons. We have one running all day for the event, but we turn it off at night and deflate the archway and all this other stuff.
And if you do require a generator, please let the parking guys know.
Yes. As soon as you get there, parking guys know, and we'll get you taken care of. Big question, Morgan. I will let you answer this one. To stay and camp, do you have to pre-register?
I would highly recommend pre-registering. But if you're not able to buy tickets before we close, then you can buy camping passes on site. But in order to stay overnight, you do have to buy a camping pass. A day pass camper or a day pass attendee cannot camp on site.
Absolutely. And I'm going to put this up here. It's a little bit ahead of schedule, but we will be closing online registrations this Sunday, March 23rd at 11:59 p.m. So if it hits 12 in the morning and you have not registered, you will not be able to pre-register online. Now, with that, head on over and register. I understand some people, they don't like the fees, they don't like this, but if you show up late Friday and we are sold out of camping, then you're stuck having to find a campsite. And I know there's 4 or 5 that are sold out around the area and close already as we're speaking. So go ahead, try to get those sites pre-registered for the event as quick as you can before Sunday. All right, we had a question come up. Since we're on this topic, I'm going to hit this real quick. DB, you are on YouTube. So are you posting an event layout diagram? Yes, actually, we just posted one this week, right? We're going to pop that up for you. That's the vendor area with all the vendors that are going to be in there. We're still missing a few vendors that are not listed on the event layout. We had a few quirks, but we're going to try to update that the best we can. With that, everybody's going to receive a copy of it themselves.
Yeah, so in every single packet that all the attendees get, you're going to have a copy of what's on the screen that shows the vendor area, and then also a copy of the weekend schedule with all the training classes, and then times for the raffles and everything like that.
Yeah, and if you're not following us on Facebook, head on over to 2025 Southeast Overland Camping Event Facebook event. Now that we update daily, a few posts, we've updated, a few other things, but we're doing the best that we can to get that posted to where you can see all the updates and be prepared for the event and everything that it has to throw at it. All right, we got some more questions coming up. Brandon is blowing us up. Brandon's one of our staff members also. Unfortunately, he has to work on Friday, so you'll see a lot of him on Saturday. Brandon, I'm not going to post about that because you have other jobs that we talked about, buddy. All right. Now, with that, we got Neil Cobb commenting, any swag bag ingredient hints?
Yes.
You can grab that card right there for some of them.
Oh, thank you so much for your assistance, Alton. Hint, they will be in a bag. That is my hint. A cream-colored bag. It's not orange.
So, if you purchased premium tickets, that's the first 50 premium sites disappeared very quickly. You get a premium swag bag. If you were the first 150 after them, you get a standard swag bag. And with that standard swag bag, it's missing a few items, but the premium hint is, you might have to scoot that a little closer. Can you see it?
No, it's a hint. You're not supposed to be able to see it. I'm just kidding. Can you see
it? A little bit higher.
Can you see it? If it's blurry, I apologize. I can't get any closer.
You got it. That is one of the premium hints. And then everything else, just go take a look over here and here. All right, that's enough hints on the swag bags. I think you guys will like them. We've done everything. We couldn't do these swag bags without the assistance of a lot of companies. It's a lot of gifts. It's a lot of, we don't pay. They just give them and give you all the stuff to go in it. So free of charge. So I think it's an awesome opportunity for you guys.
Yeah, these companies are super awesome.
All right, so we have a question about phone service. You want to go over that?
So the area is in the mountains, so phone service isn't always the best. If you have AT&T, you're golden because they basically own the little mountain right there. Everything else is not great.
Spotty, terrible, horrible.
I think there's one that might be maybe Sprint. I think there's another one that
It's T-Mobile.
maybe T-Mobile.
Yeah, had decent, not
yeah.
great, but decent. What I suggest, and I know you have had experience with this, is yes, it's a lot of money, but we use it a lot on trips. Is the new Starlink. It's a lot of money up front, but it allows us to be able to reach out to family and friends and have service places we normally wouldn't. Now, if you cannot do that, we also have Wi-Fi at the warden's table.
Yes, there's Wi-Fi at the warden's table, and I think at Paroli's Pizza. But that being said, you may not have it once they close for the day.
Yeah, once they close for the day and you're back at camp, it's not going to reach all the way down there. We do have some Wi-Fi connectivities that'll say SOC Event. Those are specific for vendors.
Mm-hmm.
Please do not connect to those or try to, as the vendors need to check out and take your money to buy stuff. Excuse me, buy stuff.
But if there is an emergency, we will help you any way we can to get you some service, talk to whomever you need to. You can use our devices and things like that. So if there is an emergency, please find one of us.
Starlink reception is phenomenal. Everybody's commenting. We've got, Sharon commenting. It's great. Julian's commenting. We got Chris Mayfield. Yeah, it's a lot of people. Had another question on swag bags, and I want to touch on this real quick. Wrong one. Sorry. How do you know that you're one of the first 150 showing up to get a swag bag?
You don't. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
When will they find out?
When we walk up to you and hand you a bag.
If you see Morgan or Lonnie or any of the staff and volunteers walking up to you for check-in and they got a bag in their hand, it could be for you or it could be for the person behind you. So just know that we're going to get those out to those the proper way, and you'll find that out at check-in. All right, Josh, I'm trying to find that comment about the bikes. Oh, there we go. Had another question. I want Margot. Let's hit this one. Are bikes and scooters allowed? E-bikes and scooters allowed on the grounds?
Yes. We do allow a mobile wheeled form of transportation.
If you have a Segway, I want to ride it. I don't even know if they exist anymore.
Segways, they exist. Yeah.
Not seen one in years, especially at the malls.
They actually make new products now. Oh. Yeah, you can have e-bikes and scooters, skateboards.
It's a lot of gravel. Be careful.
I didn't say that it'd be safe.
Okay.
But you can have it.
They did sign waivers.
See? There is a lot of gravel. There's a lot of grass. But e-bikes and scooters are fine. We just ask that you don't have anything that's motorized. Like no dirt bikes driving around. No quads, razors. Please don't. If you bring it to go wheeling, that's one thing because you're in the field and then you'll pull it off your trailer and then go hit the trails. But please don't drive it up to the vendor area. That's it. That's all I got.
Sorry, I'm trying to do something. I apologize. There's nowhere really to charge them at night. So make sure that if you do have a e-bike, it's going to be powered, or you have a way to charge it throughout the evening. I think our e-bike lasted all weekend last year.
Yeah, Darren's got an e-bike that he uses, and he used it almost the entire time last year, and it was fine.
And I even suggest if you have just a mountain bike or a bicycle, bring that.
Yeah, you can do a regular bicycle. A lot of people do regular bicycles too, and that would be fine.
All right, we had another question pop up that I want to hit that real quick. And Josh, I just sent you the link. Danny Chin commented, when are the waivers going to be emailed out? I've been working on this all week.
Oh, I thought they were already emailed out.
They're not.
I was going to say they are.
So
that was going to be wrong.
Unfortunately, the lady that we have worked with our waivers for the past 3 years decided to leave the company last Wednesday. And when she did that, she cleared her computer, which consisted of the waiver for our event that was going to go out last Sunday. So the company and us and me and a lot of phone calls, we have had to build those waivers again, get them out to you, and they're officially online and available. Josh is going to post the link in there. Go ahead, check that out. We have it in a post, and it will come to you via email on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. As soon as tickets stop, so probably Monday, 1 a.m.
I would say Monday.
It's going to come to you, and fill out those waivers. If you've not filled those out, you're going to be sitting there filling out the waivers the entire time while everybody else is driving past you, checking in. It's just the way that it goes.
That being said, if you do not fill out a waiver before the event, we will have a way for you to fill it out at the event. It's just going to take you a little bit longer to get through check-in.
All right. Josh just now put that link on there. Check that out. It is through Werewolf. You might see it as Get Werewolf. You might see it as just Werewolf. It's a cool company. We've used them for 3 years now. No issues. We've never had any problems with them or any of your information getting leaked. Please fill them out. That's all I ask. You will not be allowed on the property if you don't. Had another question pop up. Oh, nope. Can we share how many people are attending at this point? Do you want me to?
I mean, I don't have my ducks in a row, and I haven't been through the whole list. So
I would suggest, if you want a decent idea, look at the Facebook event page. It says the amount of people that have hit going, the amount that have hit interested, the amount of shares. So that is pretty accurate. Patrick, I think you'll like it. Patrick, didn't you win the T-shirt? Patrick's the one who won the T-shirt, right? Down at Save? If I'm not mistaken, that was him. Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, Patrick. I'm sorry.
I don't remember.
All right. So we got a few more questions coming in that I want to go over real quick. And while I'm looking for those questions, do you want to go over Creators Alley?
Yeah. So
Shrink us down.
This year we're doing something a little bit different, and we're doing a Creators Alley, and we've chosen 12 creators that do all different types of social media, and they're going to be in Creators Alley, and we're going to have flags and the area marked off and stuff, and you need to go and talk to them is all I'm going to say, because some do podcasts, some do primarily YouTube, some do Instagram and Facebook. They do a little bit of everything. So it's super cool. All different kinds of vehicles and camping setups and things like that. But we just wanted to give creators that are just starting out and some that are pretty well established a chance to enjoy something like this, and give you all an opportunity to go meet some people that maybe you've been following on social media.
Anything else you want to hit on the creators while I'm doing this one thing real quick?
Nope. If you did not apply to be a creator this year, but you want to be a creator next year,
or if you did apply and you weren't selected,
or if you did, so yeah, I was like, I don't know what you think I'm saying.
There were a lot that weren't selected.
Or yeah, if you if you did apply and you were not selected, it was nothing that you did or did not provide. It was really hard for us to make our decisions, and we wanted to choose everyone, but we couldn't. We just don't have the space, and it was a really hard decision. Yeah,
that was probably one of the toughest decisions of the entire event. We've had vendor layout, we've had all this setup stuff, and that was the toughest. That hit home. So if you make good content, please keep applying. We'll probably pick new people next year as well as some of the old people. But if we're here this year, you might not be right there next year.
That was my point that I was getting at.
Yeah.
Before Darren interrupted me.
Sorry. I was trying to jump on a little bit. We have a question from Wes, or actually a comment. I want to throw Wes on there. 3 Alarm Overland. Go check him out. He's got some coffee. He's got some beef jerky. A few other small things. He'll be in booth C12. thanks for joining us tonight, Wes. We're excited to have you at the event for the first time. All right, we got some more questions coming in, babe. And then I already went over that.
I can't think of other questions we keep getting.
We're getting tons of questions.
Yes, there will be kids. Yes, kids can play with other kids.
Nope, I don't want to. We're not hitting on that part. Nope. Which part are you talking about? Whisper quietly.
They can hear me.
Oh, I know. Josh was like, I heard everything you just said. What are you owing?
The swing set.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about the other.
No. So there is a swing set jungle gym thing on the property.
From the 1900s.
It isn't.
I actually think it's from like 1994.
That's the 1900s.
It's the 1900s.
From the 20th century.
It's still the 1900s.
It is the 1900s. Just realize that you're from the 1900s.
I know I am.
Anyway, there's an old swing set. I'm not going to tell you how old. And we ask that you please don't let your children play on it. It looks enticing, but it may also come with tetanus. I really don't know. I don't think it's not to scare you guys.
Mark even said you're from the 1900s. Stop laughing.
The swing set is just not structurally sound because it's old wood. So we just ask that
I like Lonnie's
you don't
comment.
go play on it.
It's haunted.
It's probably haunted by inmates of the past. So keep that in mind as well.
I'm going to give another shout out real quick. Elevated Off-Road. Jonathan, you guys in the team with Infinite, both Elevated and Infinite combined into one booth. They'll be in the creator section in section A. I don't have the booth number off the top of my head. But make sure you stop by and check them out.
Section?
Or, yes, the vendor section. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to the 1900s.
I'll set up what I need to say on the swing set.
Here we go, matey. Oh, that's like the pirate times. I was trying to be cool.
The 1600s?
Yeah, that.
1700s?
We try to really make this fun and enjoyable for everybody. As much as we can. All right. We have another question on the waivers real quick.
Like you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean. I know you have.
Another question on the waivers, if I can find where it's at. Julian commented, do passengers need to fill out a waiver also?
Yes.
Everybody, whether it's a 2-year-old or a 5-year-old, an 18-year-old.
You can fill it out for your 2-year-old.
Fill it out. We did have a problem with a 2-year-old's birthday. You have to put in your birthday and then in one of the comments put this is for a 2-year-old.
Because it's a minor.
It's a minor and it's a really youngster, but we got to have one. But yeah. All right. Where are we at here? Let's get to this. I'm going to let you hit this part. Day pass information. We just made a post on this today.
Okay.
I think. No, it's coming out tomorrow. But you will see this image tomorrow on social media. Share it with your friends. Share it with your Facebook off-road group. Share it with your overland groups. Because we want them to come, even if they can't come for the whole weekend and register as a camper, we want them to come for a day pass and check out the vendors and the training classes that are included in day passes. You want to talk about those just a little bit?
Yeah, so day passes are the hours are a little different just because we wanted to give the campers a little bit more opportunity to enjoy the vendors. But on Friday, the day pass hours are noon to 6 p.m. and Saturday is 9 to 5 and Sunday is 9 to 12. And with these day passes, you do get to enjoy training. However, you do not get to participate in the live music or the raffles because that's after day pass hours. And you also do not get to participate in the trail rides because those are being hosted and led by some of our vendors. And we don't want to take away the opportunity from the people who are paying to camp for the weekend.
And I think day passes is a great opportunity for someone who maybe doesn't know if overlanding is the thing for them, or maybe they're local and just want to stay home with family or baseball games. There's could be a ton of reasons, and I'm glad that we get to offer day passes. Also, I actually just posted this in the Windrock Riders group. It's a 20,000 person group on Facebook. It's a great opportunity that if you are riding Windrock and you want to have lunch, you can come pay us, check out vendors, and then go to the prison and eat lunch. That's not open until the weekend after.
Yep.
So it's a cool opportunity for you guys that we would like for you to enjoy as much as we do as well. All right. So we're going to play a short video, but before we do that, I want you guys to be able to enter for the free giveaway tonight.
You can tell them what it is?
Nope, you are.
You want to tell them now?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So I am not going to pull out anything to give away. What we are doing is, Josh, I feel like Josh is laughing at me. What we're doing is if you win, come to me or Lonnie at the check-in booth, and you will win one of our t-shirts, whichever one you want, of whatever size.
The event shirts, the new TNT shirts.
Yeah, we'll have 2 new shirts this year. We'll have a new event shirt, and we'll also have the TNT shirt that we released at Save. And then you'll also get a sticker and patch pack. Yeah. Basically all the stickers and patches that we offer.
Yeah, every sticker, every patch, and 1 shirt. Now, the way that you can be entered in for that is tag 3 friends right now in the comments. Now, I want you to tag 3 friends that are not in the video, that are not watching the video. I want you to tag 3 friends that you think would like the event, but maybe they've not registered yet. We all know friends. We all try to cheat the system just a little bit, but tag 3 friends, and pinky promise me that you will, after this, share the event to your personal Facebook page. That's all I ask. Please and thank you. We're going to do that here in just a second. So go do your shares, go do your tags. We're going to pop a quick 30-second video up real quick, and we will be right back with you. All right, guys, we are back with you here. I love that video. I don't know why. Morgan says the song scares her in her nightmares. Why is that?
I love how you take one whole conversation and completely warp it into something completely different. I just said that I've heard that song so many times, it haunts me in my nightmares. And
is that not what I just said?
No, I said it in a much less awful way. So, okay. So, like when you have a nightmare and you're like in your bedroom and it's dark and then the door like swings open and a bright light comes through and it's like daunting music. That's the music I hear.
Oh, goodness. No, I mean, I think
no one else shares that. Okay.
No. Nobody else is commenting if they don't like the music. Do you like the music?
I
do
hear
you not?
The music a whole lot more than everyone
Nobody's
else,
going to choose these sides between this left and right now.
I don't dislike the music.
But we've heard it so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What do we got going on? Got a lot of comments coming in. The last thing that I want to hit real quick while we are closing out tonight. If you all have any questions or concerns, please reach out to us via email, info@TNToverlander.com, or via social media, either on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. TNT Overlander is the page, the message. This is a no refund event. We haven't made that clear. It's bolded on everything, on our website, on Brushy's ticket website, on everything, a non-refundable event. This event's going to happen rain or shine. If you were with us 2 years ago, you can attest to us still having a good time, even whenever bad weather does hit. If bad weather does hit, we have emergency plans.
We do.
That has been put into place now. Sorry, I ripped out of your hands.
Okay.
We have ways to keep everybody as safe as we can, and that's the important thing. So please, 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 let's have as good of a time as we can. Let's enjoy the live music. Let's enjoy the training classes. And most importantly, let's walk around the vendors. And even if you don't buy anything, talk to them. Ask them their opinion. Ask them about their products, because they are here at the event for you guys next week. We've got a vendor flying in from California.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a vendor flying in from South Africa.
We've got a vendor driving from upstate New York.
Upstate. I mean,
We've
got
like Missouri, Illinois.
Yeah, we've got companies from all over the place, not just local to the Southeast, so that you can enjoy so many great opportunities. I was just laughing. The Overlander Project just commented. They actually tagged me and you as their entry into the event.
We're technically not in the chat.
But, the Overlander Project, he hosts fantastic events. JP does great with all these other events that are out there. And if you don't follow them, give them a follow. Usually they have an event on our event weekend. I'm surprised they don't. They've not been able to make it out in 2 weeks. So, Eller, congratulations on making it back out to our event. You were one of 3 vendors at our first event.
Yep.
And you made,
OG.
the start of this. You're an OG. All right. So we've got a ton of stuff coming out. We've got a lot of people just commenting. Did a comment pop in? So I want to hit this one thing really fast. Had a question about Windrock passes. Can you buy Windrock passes on site? No.
Yeah, we're trying to get them to set up at the event, but they may not be able to because they have like 4 events going on at Windrock that same weekend. So just to be conservative, I would say no, you cannot buy them on site. You would have to go to Windrock and buy them at their general store, or at the general store, because I don't think you can buy them online.
So you can buy them online.
You can buy them online.
I have actually spoke with Windrock, spoke with the staff. I've spoke with security. Please do not come back on me, like getting me in trouble for this. You can actually purchase your ticket online as long as you have your wristband that says SOC. You can go in without having an actual paper copy of your pass this year. Usually if you buy it online, you have to go to the general store. You have to have it printed off, but they're going to waive that for all the attendees this year. I've not told you this, have I?
No.
Oh.
Surprise.
The look of like, what are you talking about? Thanks to everybody at Windrock for allowing this to happen. 3 rules of Windrock.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, absolutely no alcohol in your vehicle. If you need to leave alcohol with us, we can put it at check-in. I promise I might only take 1 or 2. Rule number 2, 15 miles an hour whenever you're on the trails. That should be easy on most trails, but sometimes it might be a little hard or easy to go over that speed limit on the gravel and concrete roads. Rule number 3 of Windrock is tread lightly. Do not destroy the land. Keep it as accessible as always.
And just know that if you have a map for Windrock and it says something is green or blue, at the time of the event, it may not currently be green or blue, because we have had a lot of major storms. We have had a lot of washout and a lot of heavy rain events that come very quickly. So you're going to have washout, runoff, standing water, a lot of excess mud, things like that. So just keep that in mind, and always just be aware of your surroundings and have access to a communication device if something does happen.
Yep. All right, guys. So I think that is all of the questions. I will make a post about the trail rides in just a couple days. We will tag our trail ride companies that are going to lead them for us. We got Trekworks out of Knoxville, and we've also got Roam for Low out of North Carolina, I think now, if I'm not mistaken. But we're excited to have both of them leading trail rides for us. Let's go ahead and end tonight's video. Drum roll, please, as to who is going to win the giveaway of one shirt of your choice at the event and all of the stickers and all of the patches that we have to offer at the event. Josh, do we have a name? Nope. And he is typing because he does not want to talk right now. He's right behind the camera. I don't know why he doesn't want to talk. Josh, can you give everybody just a little wave, like just in front of the camera? Let them know. Oh, there we go. All right, guys. So we do have a winner, and that winner is, do you want to announce it? Do you want me
Danny
to?
Chin.
Oh. Say that one more time.
Danny Chin. Darren interrupts me all the time, so I felt like that was appropriate.
I didn't even take a breath yet.
It's unfortunate.
All right. So congratulations, Danny. You've been here for a lot of the videos. You've left a lot of comments. I'm glad you won. We will see you Thursday, as I see in there in the comments, because you are one of the premium campers. And yeah, you will not be able to get your shirt and stuff until Friday. Sorry, it will not be set up yet. But we will see you Friday morning, first thing. But I will check you in, or Morgan, or Lonnie, or Dalton, or Josh, or Brandon, or somebody will on Thursday. We got a lot of people, a lot of volunteers. If you are on here with us and you are volunteering, thank you so much for volunteering. Last year we struggled with volunteers. It was hard. We
didn't really have any.
We had one.
We had one, and he was super awesome and super helpful. And we had our amazing friends, but we were tired.
Yeah.
We were very tired. So if you all are volunteering, thank you so much.
Yep.
Have you already sent everything out?
Have all the emails for the volunteers went out, Josh? Thumbs up, thumbs down? They will come out tonight or tomorrow.
Will get them done.
I promise, with your hours that we ask you to, help with, and everything you've told us you wanted to do, we have put you on, and some more. But they will come out as quickly as we can get those out, so you can be prepared. All right, guys. Well, this is our last live video, and we just want to say thank you for being a part of this. We might do another live video series. Keep it on the rocks, but not SOC related, with product reviews and gear, and maybe camping trips, kind of like what we did in Save. You know, live, sitting by a fire, Josh holding the camera, walking around,
and a laptop,
and a laptop in one hand. No, we're gonna have fun with it, and I think you guys have enjoyed it. It's been fun for us. It's been, hard at times, but we've made it happen. We've had a lot of fun. And I want to thank you guys all for participating. We will see you next Thursday or Friday, as the event starts Friday, for the 5th annual Southeast Overland Camping Event.
Yep.
So are you ready now? Are you more ready?
Still, nope. It will be a good time.
We got a lot to do. It's going to be a blast. But in the meantime, if you need anything, give us a shout, and we will see you all next Thursday. All right, guys. Have a good one. Be safe on the trails. Be safe on your drive to the event. If you need anything on the way, something happens, reach out.
Yeah, I know how that feels. So just let us
We get
know.
the Jeep back tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a little bit, but we get it back tomorrow. It's all fixed. It's all good to go.
Maybe.
So, in the meantime, guys, be safe. Thanks for joining us. Oh.